Okay, well, thank you everybody and good morning. Welcome aboard and happy Halloween. And good morning to everyone or afternoon, depending on where you may be located. Welcome to our webinar on Foodservice Incident Management, or FSIM. And happy Halloween to everybody. Thanks for taking the time to meet with us today. I'm Tony Elwood, Sales Director here at ArrowStream. And joining me is Michael Artman, our Senior Solutions Consultant. Michael, you want to say hello to the team?
Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you, Tony. I see you got your Halloween costume on.
Yeah, thank you. You like my carpenter outfit?
Carpenter outfit. You look like you have a fisherman vest and a fisherman's pole.
Oh, I'm sorry for the confusion. Bill Carpenter, best fisherman I ever knew. Thanks for taking the time to indulge me on a few fishing jokes today as well. So we'll kick things off. So today we're going to discuss how you can rethink your supply chain, especially when it comes to incident tracking and product quality. I'll start with a quick overview of ArrowStream and our impact on the industry, including key challenges that operators like yourselves face in managing quality and incident tracking and resolution. Following that, Michael will take us through a short demonstration and we'll wrap up with some questions and answers. In the interest of time, if you do have questions during the presentation portion of today's call, feel free to put that in the chat. I'll keep an eye on that to determine if that's something we can quickly and easily answer on the fly. If not, we'll make sure to address all of those questions and others during the Q&A portion of today's session. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Before we get into the details about incident management, let's cast a wider net on ArrowStream in general. The modern supply chain today is more interconnected than ever before. ArrowStream offers a single platform that seamlessly connects operators, distributors, and suppliers. In terms of our reach in the industry and impact in the industry, I think the numbers speak for themselves. We monitor over 4.5 million inventory changes daily across 1,300 distribution centers, 9,000 suppliers, and more than 300 brands and concepts. All of this comes together to support over 120,000 operator locations and a total food spend exceeding $42 billion. With a network this large, we're the big fish in supply chain solutions. With ArrowStream Central, our core platform offering, we offer a solution that allows you to maintain full control of your supply chain. By optimizing food spend, managing inventory levels, and resolving quality and service incidents with ease, you gain complete end-to-end supply chain collaboration and visibility. This platform strengthens your buying decisions, improves pricing accuracy, protects supply, ensures quality, and enhances your partnerships. It's the key to gaining a strategic advantage in today's competitive landscape. So who is gaining a competitive advantage managing their supply chain with our solutions? As you can see, ArrowStream is the industry standard supply chain visibility platform for food service. Our customers include small and large alike, 50+ unit chains looking to grow, all the way up to some of America's largest and well-known brands, including over 60% of the top 100, all of whom are using our technology to lower overall food spend, eliminate inventory issues, and have a complete and accurate single source of truth for all of their supply chain data. With ArrowStream, our customers ensure that control of their supply chain doesn't get off the hook. So FSIM, the topic of today's call, is one of our flagship solutions within the ArrowStream platform. It can be used as an add-on to the ArrowStream Central solution or independently while still integrated with your supply chain data. This tool is designed to address the common challenges in managing quality and service incidents, whether that's damaged goods, late deliveries, or incorrect orders. We've built this platform, FSIM, to help you capture and resolve incidents with ease. Because when incidents surface, you need to act fast, just like reeling in the catch of the day. So in terms of the challenges that we help our customers overcome, well, our customers do, as mentioned, face several challenging areas when it comes to incident management. They often ask themselves questions like, is our current process having a negative impact on the business? Do our restaurants have time to follow up? And who advocates for the restaurants in the process? On the systems and tools front, customers wonder, do we have a central system of record or method for all of our field-related issues? And more importantly, is everything being captured consistently and followed through to corrective action and credit? And finally, visibility limitations are another area of concern, with questions such as, how can I easily see trends? Are we able to correlate credits and complaints? And how can we have central visibility into all of this in one area? During today's presentation, we'll show you a way to answer these questions and solve these challenges. FSIM has been successfully delivering results to our customers for over 6 years now, recovering nearly $20 million for 18,000 restaurant locations, supported by 380 connected distributors and 650 connected suppliers. This robust network ensures that incidents are managed efficiently, effectively, helping you maintain control and resolve issues quickly. Without the right system in place, you'll be fishing around in the dark for answers. So thank you for allowing me just a couple of minutes to provide you with an overview on ArrowStream and some context around how we help operators transform their quality and service incident management process. Now, without further ado, Michael will take us through and show us the system in action. Michael, I'm going to make you presenter here. And you have the ball, my friend.
Okay, well, thank you, Tony, and thank you again for the audience who has joined us today. This demonstration will be broken out into 3 parts. The first one is the incident capture process, how a store or restaurant manager can log a particular service or product issue. Number 2, a workflow that's integrated with the food service distributors for resolution. And part 3, the analytics and guidance given to the corporate team to understand the performance of the supply chain. Let's start with number 1. It all starts here. So a direct login to our platform. This restaurant manager has access to the system to be able to document our product service issue. Everything is guided for that particular user to document, like I said, a service or product issue. Let's start here with a product issue. Now, with integrated supply chain data, it makes it really easy and accurately for that store manager to identify the delivery date and associated invoice. Also be able to identify products that upon that delivery that they may have had a complaint against. I can select that and document the type of issue that had occurred. I'm going to select temperature. Depending on the issue type, it forces the user for required fields, may request additional documentation and notes, as well as the ability to upload a photo. Now, for those of you who are using tablets or other mobile devices in your restaurant, the great news is integrated with the camera and makes that process seamless without the store manager having to go to the back office to fulfill this document. Multiple issues can be documented if they occurred on the same delivery. And once complete, very simply, they can go back to work. A notification goes to the distributor for response and allows them to review that. I'll do a second one. Now, you just saw the example of a product issue. Maybe a service issue has occurred. Or if I happen to have a new driver that I want to give a compliment to back to the distributor about that performance, I'm able to do so on yesterday's delivery. And once completed, again, another notification goes out to the distributor, allowing them to know that a ticket has been created. Let's move to part 2. Now, as I mentioned, a notification goes out through email to the appropriate responder at the distribution community. They log in, they're able to see the issues that were reported. Good news for them, everything's in their own language. They can see their product number, their invoice number, and then guide them to what next steps might be. Conversations could continue where they allows them to add notes into the system. They could request that the store provide additional information through the technology. They could decline responsibility, asking the corporate team to review and respond accordingly. Or in this case, I'm going to accept that a credit is pending back to the store for those 2 cases that were delivered with the temperature abuse. Once completed, our ticket has been notated as complete. Our store manager gets a response notification out to them, letting them know that the credit is pending. Let's move to part 3. Now, what does it look like for our corporate team? Well, here I've got another adjacent tile called Foodservice Incident Management. It's all integrated to the same supply chain platform that you see before on our prior webinar. And in real time, the operator community understands who owns next steps, how long the ticket has been out there. But there are also expanded analytics available to them to identify when trends are occurring, if there's a notation of a concerning issue, like a foreign object. And it also gives them KPIs around reporting against their distributors. Primarily starts here with our credit match process. We're looking to make sure that the credits from a prior delivery issue has actually been issued back to the store. They can understand their time to resolution back to the closure of the credit and ticket. Sourcing teams also have the ability to understand incident rate by over their entire spend against how many complaints were reported. as well as very detailed analytics that allows you to build out your own reports, add other attributes and metrics to your report if you're getting ready for a business review. And finally, back on our tile, as you can see the progress of those tickets, we have exception alerts back to the QA team in the case something was of concern, or maybe frequent delivery issues happen on the same day in the same distribution center, allowing us to know where we need to prioritize our time and efforts. And that's today's demonstration for FSIM. I think we will open it back up for some questions.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. If you could just go ahead and make me the presenter once again. I've got a couple of other slides I just wanted to walk through and some thoughts I wanted to share before we get to the questions portion. Great, thank you. Give me just a second to get my screens caught up here. And make sure I'm sharing the correct screen. Great. So thank you, Michael. Fantastic job as usual. And again, thanks for everybody for taking the time in this. I just wanted to take a few minutes to provide you with some more context and details around how we help our operator customers transform their quality and service incident management processes. Bear with me here. Slides advance. So, what are our customers saying about FSIM? And I think more importantly, where are they getting value? Noodles and Company, it was around having a complete picture of the process for their QA team, as well as being able to do that scorecarding of suppliers that Michael just showed us. For Whataburger, it was around accountability across all the parties involved in the process and driving faster resolution time and payment to operators were keys to their success, right? So being able to track whether or not those credits actually arrived at the operator on the operator's books. Zaxby's was able to achieve its goal of connection between stores, distributors, and corporate supply chain staff and decrease the time and effort related to initiating an incident. And lastly, Dairy Queen was finally able to have a single platform and process for collecting quality-related data and an ability to easily communicate with trading partners for that fast resolution that we've talked about. Before we open up to questions, I'll leave you with this. Our customers have seen amazing results with FSIM, and I think the improvements they've shared with us speak for themselves. Capture product and service issues in under 30 seconds, reduce resolution time by 65%, and increase credits recaptured by upwards of 40%. These are real, measurable benefits, I think, that can have a positive impact on your operations and your bottom line. So you recall we cast out a line for questions earlier. Let's see what we caught. We do have a few on the line. Let's reel them in. So the question is, do I have to use your whole platform or can I just use this piece? I mentioned it earlier, but I may have just kind of run over it. Absolutely. So FSIM is a wonderful complement to our core platform, ArrowStream Central, but it can also be used as a standalone without diminishing the amount of value you get out of that piece of the solution, again, because it's going to be integrated with your supply chain data and giving you access to those invoices that Michael just showed you. Next question is, how can I tell if my distributor is already using this? As I mentioned, we have over 350 distribution sites already on the platform. If you want to give us a call and let us know who your distributor is, we can find the answer to that for you. Or if they're not, we can work with that distributor to get them on the platform on your behalf so that you can have an integrated collaborative supply chain process around incidents. So that's something we can do. So please let us know on that. Last question was around, well, how much does it cost? It's customer specific, but we always ensure that it's a good value for our customers, for both large and small. We have 20 location customers up to some of the very largest running on this platform. Just anecdotally, I'll tell you that for our smaller customers on this, they tell us that they would have to hire one full-time person dedicated to incidents and this process in order to achieve what we provide with this solution. Our larger customers tell us, in fact, they have had situations where they have 2 or more people dedicated to this process within their organization and are able to redeploy those folks to more value add and strategic activities because they now have a system to manage this process. And then the last question I have is, who are those in attendance? I appreciate the sentiment, but we like to keep that confidential for our customers. We've got quite a few different operators and brands on here, we can't share that information so easily and readily. But happy to talk to you after the event. We can share a little bit more in that regard. But anyway, so I just wanted to leave you with this thought, folks, that by using FSIM, you're really onto something. So I'd say that now it's time to decide if you're going to fish or cut bait. So don't hesitate to drop us a line if you'd like to learn more about FSIM and how it can help reform your quality and service incident management process. And happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to join us today, and have a wonderful day. We'll be sending out the presentation to all the attendees. So if you want to share this with others around your organization, you'll be able to do that. Thanks again, and have a great day. And thank you for joining us.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.